I'm live! Yay! And alright, well, good evening everybody. Hang on, let me just adjust the microphone. Alright, yes, good evening everybody, and welcome to a train simulator stream where I want to try and build a station. So, shouldn't be this much. Alright, I haven't got anything loaded. Why is there a real line? Oh, whatever. Yes, yeah, okay, so let's just first start off by showing you where the station is currently. Over here we are. And paint.net has frozen. Great. Oh, oh my goodness. Let me just force it to shut, because I at least have the other two designed, drawn up. So let me just shut paint.net off. There you go, sort off paint.net. Thank you. So, as we can see here is the station. The airport. This is called Cardingham Airport. And in fairness, I like what I've done here, but I just think it's it's oversized for an airport station in the north. Why does it say no data? Oh, that was weird. Oh, never mind. But yeah, hello there, Karas and Jonator, and everybody else who comes along in. If the might actually pop out the chat window just in case I don't miss anything, and chuck it to the side. Hello there, Elijah. Yeah, so the idea was, I don't remember, because I think I built this like last year, just behind everyone's backs, whilst I was just messing about with Creston again. I was building an underground station, and then I decided, well, why don't we have it like an extra terminal? But then I just got real fed up trying to build a station underground. And we have a large crossover, and we have the Terminal 3 station here. I think it should be Terminal 3. Yeah, Terminal 3. And to the side there was going to be a mail platform, which I thought was a really cool idea. Like, the idea... Because, you know, why not transport certain cargo to airport terminals by train? Gives the 325 use, gives the Class 90... Well, actually, it probably wouldn't give the Class 90 use without a PCV. Questions for later, but I do like the idea of this. I really do like the idea of like a mail platform. Oh yeah, let's put on me tunes quickly as well. There we go, and there we go. So yeah, I want to get rid of all this, but I've realised there's one thing I forgot to do first, which is to make a backup of this in case things go wrong. Let me just quickly do that, because I have no faith in this game at all. Absolutely none. Right, so content, roots, date modified. Is this Creston revamped? I forgot what file it was. Oh, why is it so... This is the one thing I really don't like in Train Sim. Classic. You have to... How it's so difficult to find the names of stations. I mean, not stations, I mean, routes. In the content folder. So what? Oh, I forgot what it was. Was it 4A32? No. Actually, I know how to find it out. Wait. We can just do this. Go back to the menu. I should have done this as I was. There we go. So it was 9C. Gotcha. Alright then. So let me load up the activity again. Alright. So go back here. And then send to zip file. Or a 7-zip, you know. Excellent. Well, whilst we're just reloading in the group again, how's everyone's day been? Been nice cool weather today, which is nice. Nothing too hot. A nice cool day all day today. So. The first plan you posted, there's a redundant crossover at the left-hand side of the T1. Hang on a second. Yeah, yeah, there was. I mean, that's the original. That's the current layout. I should clarify. That's the current one, so yeah. I'm going to have it as just one station, so I'm not going to have additional terminal, although I might have an additional line that goes to the cargo terminal, purely for the Class 325 to sod off to. So I might do that, but we're going to delete all of this and start from scratch. Oh, hang on. I was waiting for the game to load, but yeah. But it's good to hear you're okay, Karas, as well. Right, so come on, game, behave. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so the zip file has finished. Now we delete all of this crap. Delete. Okay. And you also delete this bit here. Delete. Delete. There we go. Excellent. The current layout's pretty alright, it just needs some changes. I get it, but I just feel like it's too big. 6 platforms it had. And it just felt like too much funding in the north. We can't have that. But, hello there, Dybeston. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you very much. So, yeah, I'll just open these up on a browser, just so people can see the new idea, the 2 new ideas that I have. I'll open these up in the browser and I'll show you them very quickly. Oh, behave, come on. Come on, you stupid. Why are you doing this? Thank you. Nerve of some websites. Alright, anyway. So put this to the side here. So just finishing up the short mainline on Transport Fever. I still have no idea how you're able to build that, but whatever. Anyway, just to quickly show you what I'm talking about. This is the first idea for the new layout. So I don't know, for some reason I felt slightly inspired by Blackpool North, for some reason. Albeit not as many platforms. But possibly, maybe having like 1 or 2 platforms, have it being super long and the other ones being super short. Or something. Maybe just 1 platform being super long. So this is the idea 1, and idea 2 is the one I like the most so far, where they wanted to have 4 platforms, but they didn't have the space. So they said, I know, what if we cut off this one of the platforms here, and then and it's like a very much of a bodge job. I do like the idea of that. It does feel very North, or very British. Like, to save space and time. Oh, wrong one. Alright. I wish the 895 still had a Eurogauge compatibility for them to temporarily run on. What? Well, it doesn't even, well, I thought well, the thing is that if there's no connection, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at that point. If there's no connection between the 2 lines, it doesn't matter at that point. Idea 2 is bad. Why is it bad? Is it because it's very what's the word I'm looking for here? Austeritied, for lack of a better way of wording it. So I'm just gonna build a straight bit here. So I am gonna just do a curve, sort of similar to the IRL one. Which I might make. I'll make it super elevated. Why not? Might as well. It's worse than that. It's just awful. Oh man, now man, I'm getting you riled up with a really cost-effective track layout. Okay, and then straightened here, and then that's where I'm going to place the signal for the track beginnings. I'm not going to put it on. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to just sort of trick. Like, might put it underground. Probably, actually, probably won't because there's diesel trains, and we don't want to gas everybody at fake Manchester Airport. That was another downside of the original layout I had here because, you know, we'd gas people with the Class 150 departing. Alright, so let me just look at number 1 again. I like number 2. Maybe there's a way to fuse number 1 and number 2 together. Because I do... The idea you suggested of having... let me just fix the terrain quickly. The idea you suggested of having one of the platforms long enough for 390s is rather interesting, actually. 104.5. Wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah, whoops. Whoops. 104.5. I really wonder how people survived the underground during the time of Steam. Well, in fairness, the first underground line that it was like cut. Well, wasn't the one that had Steam trains on it was cut and cover, so they had plenty of areas, mostly plenty of areas to ventilate the steam from. So it wasn't as bad as you're making out. Still bad, just not like nobody. You could still breathe, mostly. Plus, this was way, way back before this was a concern. Yeah, I believe so. I think it was the Metropolitan or the District Railway or whatever. One. Oh man. Number 2 is number 2 really makes me laugh as a layout. It really is like funny because you know it still fits with what your suggestion, Journator. Because the topmost platform can be a if I just bring it up again. Where is the if I just bring this up, because it still fits to what you're saying here, where this platform here could be long enough for an 11-car Pendolino, and then the rest here could be just long enough for like... Well, this one could be long enough for like long enough for at least, what's it called? A pair of 185s. And then you have these two, which can... Maybe this one could also fit a 6-car 185 as well, maybe. Just a 185. And then you have this... scrub-like platform for the Class 319 and 323 and 331 and insert other DMU here. So it does make me laugh, and it still fits your sort of, you know, your suggestion, because I do like the idea of that. Well, I keep pressing the wrong... Yeah, it's like Cruise 1 to 4. Oh my goodness, you're right! I didn't even realise that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is like Cruise platform 1 to 4. Oh yeah. So they all, oh no, oh darn it. So all of them will need to be 6 cars long. Darn it, that's a good point. I got an idea, a slight compromise, okay? A slight compromise. We'll do platform 2. I mean, no, not platform 2. What about layout 2, but an additional platform underneath, if I just, again, put this on the thing here. What about an additional platform underneath here that is long enough for a Pendolino? As well, or maybe, and so this one will be like 6666 Pendolino. Maybe. Please say yes. Alright, that's the right button. I mean, either way, I need to. I'm probably going to just start with a. Oh, I lost the Yeah, that can work. Woo! Compromise to the rescue. It's excellent. All right then, let me put this in the other window quickly. Well done. Hello there, Mr. Tom. We are building a station in the north. We are building a fake Manchester airport. Although we're going to have 5 platforms, but it's going to be like a really squished layout. Well, not really squished, but very northern. No, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go. So there's there, and right. So this will be roughly. So I'll put it just a gantry just to remind me. I'm probably gonna have the signal on like a normal post. That is true. That is true. You could probably True. That is also an option. I just want to let me just map out the. Let me put this here just to remind me. Signal there. Gotcha. I might just space this out a little. Nah. Ooh, this is a toughie. Alright, so that goes to the left. 1, 2, and then cuts off. Okay, let's try that then. Alright then. So you could also just build a simple side island platform layout and have one of the sides. I know, but that's basically just you're basically just suggesting. What was that? I heard something. Oh. Yeah, you're basically just suggesting idea 1 again, aren't you? Essentially that. That's essentially what you're suggesting. Idea 1. I was not aware of that. Hello there, Vita anything. Welcome to the stream. Anyways, layout. Because, hang on, what platform did I arrive at? When because I'd gotten off at Wilmslow. Oh. Maybe I just didn't notice. It happens. I don't pay attention to that much. So let me just look at idea 1 again. Well, I don't want to just. I like the idea of. Hang on, let's just lay this out. So when I had to go to Stone the other day, I was wondering why I couldn't book Coach A on my train. Coach. Wait, hang on a second. Why couldn't you put? Why couldn't you? Oh yeah, because of the. Yeah. Okay. All right then. So we're gonna have the track straight here. So what we need to do is measure how long a 6-car train. Hang on, class 195. No, class 195. How long is a 6-car 195? Train length. So 71.4 times 2, 104, 150 meters to be safe. All right then, gotcha. Is this intended for mainline or branch? Technically, this is a main. Well, technically, it's a branch off a main line. It's a major station. Well, it's a main station, terminus-ish station, an airport station. We're basically building. Right, so 150 meters. That gives us a buffer in case Alright, so. Right. Now we put this to the side. Come on. There we go. So you have one button here, one button there. Then we make a cut there. Actually, a bit further on. Wait, why did it do that? You stupid video game. Pendling a platform 300 meters that acts like Peru P1, and 2 and 3 can be as large as 50, and 4 can be on its own. Essentially, that's what. Well, hang on. So the pendulum one on the right hand side will be 300 meters long, which yeah, that's fine. And then, well, I like the idea of the split platform, though. I like it. It's like a sort of. I don't remember Philadelphia's track layout, station layout being like that though. I thought that was a completely different station there. Or else I got it mixed up with something else. Oh, I was not aware it did have the split platform. Either way, okay, so hang on. Okay, I think I sort of understand then. Alright, give me a moment. Let me just... Yeah, that's long enough. Give me a moment. Let me just open up Google Maps. Bear with. Crew Station. You know, it's been a while since I last went to... I think the last time I went to Crew was the 323, final goodbye rail tour thingy. Right, so yeah, platform. I'm just looking at Crew's maps right now, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see what you mean. I am, you know, I just like this. That being said, I can make it look a little bit closer to that. So bear with me. Let me just wait for the game to finish saving, because that's what you have to do with this game. Alright, I think I'll try to recreate the diesel side of West Midlands Railway. Again, how is your computer managing to do this? How are you able to do this in Transport Fever 2? Because if it's possible, I really wish I had a more powerful PC. You're probably thinking of the modern rendition. Back when the line opened in 1982, the station served terminals C and D only and had a passing loop at the end. Ah, interesting. It's a fascinating idea, okay. Yes, what I was just going to quickly do is I can make it a little bit closer. It is, I know, but let's just try and have... I got an idea, so bear with me. Let's try and make it a bit closer to that. So if we just take this and do that. Ah, there we go. We could do that, maybe. Okay, it won't be exactly like this, but you know, enough, close enough. So, let me just lay out the Pendo platform. So I'm going to have a long straight bit here. It is a wish layout, but that's the fun of route building fictional routes. You can just do like these sort of Tesco own brand station layouts, and they're fun. So let me just maybe a bit further onwards. And place it there. It was still really fun to do research of the American railway network, well, specifically in the Northeast Corridor, when I was building that on NIMBY Rails. That was still really a nice insight. Especially since I had lots of ideas contributed from the viewers. So that was still fun. I still remember that. Actually, let's make the curve a little bit sharper. Oh, I keep forgetting that. And do we have enough space for the crossover? No, we don't. Whoops-a-daisy. I'll fix that later. I'll get that. So. It'll be more accurate to crew if you put a 370 APT beside it. Yeah, well, let's not forget that this is not supposed to be a fake crew. This is supposed to be a fake Manchester airport. Right then, it's a dual-tracked wrong end of creating. Oh yeah, good point. Yes, the APT is on the north bit. It's a dual-track through station that leads to a more major terminus. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I was misread the first bit. So you could do Middletown station layout on the Keystone Corridor. I forgot where Middletown is. Oh, that's annoying. This is what happens when I was just building that route for ages. Also, I think this is way too wide. There we go. Yeah. I think I just made it feel a bit too wide there. So straight ahead. Good. It's the station before Harrisburg. Is it? I think isn't that station just a bog standard island platform? If that's the case, that'll be just very easy to do. Here's an idea. Make the Pendulum platform first, then make the others. Yeah, I mean, we sort of laid it out now. Because what I was going to do is... I was going to make sure that this was a little bit shorter, but then... And then lay out this platform here. I might make this platform long enough to hold a pair of 350s, because that was a thing they did back in the day. If anyone remembers that. No? Okay. And then we can put the platform there. And then if we can get the alignment correct. Yes. There you go. I want it to make it feel even more constricted. I want it to feel constricted, so So hang on a second. Because of how constricted I've made this, most trains would end up having to use this one bit of track here. Well, a pair of 350s is about as long as a 6-car Civic. It's 20 meters longer. It's about 20 odd meters longer. But just pretend you didn't know that. Well, I had an idea of what I was going to do anyway, Vita. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a... I probably want to build a track that runs alongside here that will be purely for freight. Oh wait, well probably here, just to the side. And that will go to a mail platform of the cargo terminal. Just to the side... Sure there's enough space. Good. I think there should be enough space there, and then I can adjust the length as needed. I'll make this connect to that side just to prevent any, just to reduce. And not make it completely abhorrent. Just slightly abhorrent. And have like a island platform. Besides, as I was mentioning just before you came along, Vita, I like the idea of an airport terminal having a dedicated platform for freight trains, like a cargo terminal platform. I think that's an excellent idea. That is just very, because mail by train is so underutilized, and how could we not utilize it like this? So I'm going to deliberately make this longer than I need it to be. Hello there, Ravy B. Welcome to the stream. We are building an station today. Alright, let me connect this. I'll just connect it to this side, why not? And then have a crossover. Rail Mail? What's that? You're not talking about Royal Mail, are you? Or is this some American thing that happened and I was never aware of it? It probably is some obscure thing. And before this is gonna crash the game. I'm so scared. I hate using the diamond thing because the game has a hissy fit. It goes, yeah, I don't like processing diamonds and rendering that kind of stuff. I'm gonna crash. Oh! It was that! That's what it's called! But, sorry, bear with me. The London Office Post Railway. Which is so cool! I haven't actually, Wait a minute, hang on, it ran at 40 miles an hour? Holy crap! That would have been amazing! Oh man, the museum. Because there's a museum. I should visit the museum if it's still open. That's cool. There was also a scheme in the 1960s by the Chessie system to accelerate mail deliveries. It never actually got anything out. Actually got out of the planning phase. Aww. Are you adding in the tram platforms? I wasn't too sure actually because I didn't decide if I was going to add the tram platforms or not. I didn't get that far. I was just thinking, maybe, maybe not. But alright, game. Feel free to give my hissy fit. No. Oh, come on. Alright, so here we go. Three, two, one. Oh! Oh, it worked. Oh, okay. False alarm. I don't feel. I was nervous, but no, it worked perfectly fine. So fantastic. Oh, street lights are everywhere, mate. You can't run away from them, sadly. No matter what you do. I just want to make this a straight line. A single straight section, just to make things a little bit easier. And then that's... Oh crap, did I use the wrong track type? As an American, I must correct you, as we say trolley. Ah, yes, of course. Whereas here, trolley means the thing we use when you're doing a lot of shopping at Tesco, where you put your shopping in. That's what we call trolleys here. It's the idea of calling a tram a trolley just feels weird. No, in fairness, when it comes to American terminology for things, trolley is probably the least offensive. Right, so we need to make this 165 meters long to fit the aforementioned 350. 170. It's like, well, yeah, well, that's because it's called Asda, yeah. That's why we call it that, because it's called that. So, 300 meter long platform here. Oh. Would you settle for 305 meters? I think that would be... It doesn't feel like 300 meters from that perspective. But would you be okay with that, Mr. Joninator? Say yes. 90-year-old PCCs! 90! Is it too late to suggest that the longer platform should be at the bother stops? I can mend this. Although, I don't think I can, because... Well, I think I can fix this. Let me try. I mean... Because the, Okay, we'll just get rid of this one here just to our side and forget about this for now. Because 150, 300, 160, because if we make this platform longer and make this the split platform, it's possible. It's just... Alright, hang on. Let's try that. Let me try and flip it round then. Although, I feel like I'm just going to create the exact same problem. So, yeah, stuff it. We'll just have this. I mean, in fairness, at, what's that station? Oh, I mean the 165 meter and high. Yes, that's definitely way too late. I mean, that it won't be able to fit then. But if we have this, then we got. Well, I think the reason why I sort of went with a layout like this, let me just cut this off a little bit, was I was thinking in the mind of, oh, well, now that you mention it, oh, I agree. Alright, fair enough. I really don't like this now. So I can do that at least. And make that the longer platform instead. Oh, hello there, Kurumi. Welcome to the stream. Hope your searching on Rightmove has gone significantly better after I've given you some well-versed assistance. Alright, so... where is it? So, Croydon Tramlink will never compare to the absurdity of some receptors' decisions. Our newest choices are from 1985, and there's yet to be a replacement sorted for any of them. Well, in fairness, Vita, I think, I have... What do I have? Do I have it on my desk here? I don't think I have it, or at least it's not in view. Let me try and look behind here, sorry. Oh, I sadly don't have it on me, but I do have, in my hand, the budget for, Scepter's next quarter. Would you like... It's going to be hard. I can't really show it because I don't have a webcam, but I'll read what it says here. 5 pence, and on the other side it says... 2017. Oh, not bad. It's a very shiny one for 2017. Yeah, so that's the budget. I'm currently holding Scepter's budget. Not bad, eh? I was only suggesting softening the leg. I like it like this. Well, if I just adjust it a little bit, because then I can still have this as the longer platform. Oh darn it! I just want to see how this works. We could do that, and then bring this a bit closer. Maybe a bit here. Review the 397. Oh, hi there, Smiling Advocate. Thank you very much for... however, in order for me to review the 397, I do have a slight price, if you wouldn't... you know, because travelling to Manchester and the Lake District and the West Coast Main Line is a bit costly. So, in order to get there, I require a small down payment of $599 US, which should also cover the hotel as well, because I don't live in the Lake District, I should remind you. I live in London. Please send your donations to coffee at your earliest, my coffee at your earliest convenience, por favor. Well, in fairness, I haven't been riding on too many of my trains in my area, so... I have a clip of a 397. Yeah, a clip is nice. And... Wait, hang on, I think... Oh, darn it. Darn it, that platform's not long enough now. Ugh! Sorry, what was I saying? Yes, a clip is great. Smiling Advocate. However, again, I require a down payment to start my travel on the 397. I've actually booked a week off work recently. You know, it's going to be next week. So if you send your money, I might be able to squeeze some time in and go to the Lake District. Anytime now. Have you amputated anyone's limbs today? No. Right, so I've looked around, bookmarked some of them. However, I've got my level 6 timetable yesterday. It says I'm only going to be on until May, then I'll graduate. And I'm wondering if there's any point. Well, it's a bit late now, Journalator. I've already made a start on this. I already made a start trying to fix this up. Goodness me. Do it like this, no like this, no like this, no like this. Fine. Let's go back and stuff all of this. There we go. Alright, there we go. We'll keep it like that. We'll do it live. Oh, okay. Command Z. There's no Command Z on my keyboard. Oh, this is what happens when you have multiple people talking at the same time. Sorry about that, Chromie. Also, hello there, Katrina. Welcome to the stream. I'm building a station that is like a fake Manchester airport. Right, where was I saying? Yeah, but got my level 6 timetable yesterday, and it says I'm only going to be on until May, then I'll graduate, so I'm wondering if there's any point. I'd say there is. Use Apple. Oh yeah, I remember using an Apple Mac at my studio I was working with as well. But yeah, I still think there would be a purpose, because let's say you move in early September. Then that means you'll be able to save money for September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. That's nearly 10 months. You'd be able to save money and actually be able to have some money to work with for, let's say, if you wanted to do, like, any hobbies. Because, you know, I think it'll be worth it. Just to move closer. And plus, you'd be able to save so much time by not commuting. You could spend that time doing shopping, going to the park, socializing, having a life, not riding Voyagers. Think about that. Build a platform 0. Why? 4 platforms shall suffice. Yes, still move because you'll save at least £1,000 on rent in 6 months. Plus not having to pay for a train from Manchester to Bristol. Exactly what Journalator's saying. Think of the money you'll save, mate. Loads of money. Loads of money. Oh no, we got another kid who's just asking just saying, doing random things, random questions, go! 700 or 717. I already reviewed them both, so you should be able to work out which one I dislike the most. Actually, well, in fairness, but... Nah. Also, let me just make this more straight. So my current hobby is my current hobby is lingering around the traffic center on weekend. Exactly, yeah. Wouldn't you rather do anything else than that? I know I would. To be fair, to be honest, when I first entered the stream, I thought the middle side lines were reversing side. I didn't blame you. I mean, it wasn't clear of what I was aiming for, so I won't fault you on that. You know, how dare you you're not able to read my mind. Okay, so we'll make it. That's a good length for the platform there. Asking that is like if the Silverliner 2 or 3 is better. They are basically the exact same except for mechanical and external differences. I've never been to America. But funnily enough, Vita, if I was to go to America one day, Let's say I managed to afford a flight to America. Philadelphia would actually be the place I'd go. Right, so let's map out our platforms now. Where is it? H, or is it L? No, H. 2.1. For some reason, my brain feels that 2 is just a bit too close. Oh, no. The Dash 4 is better than the Dash 7. Well, oh, that's actually nice. Well, the Dash 4 has 3+2 seating. But the seats are a little bit better because they're not ironing boards, but they're still really bad seats. So, you got me there, actually. Dang. But actually, when I think about it, even though I book in advance to stay under the £35 per trip, moving is definitely going to send me a few grand. Of course! But here's the thing. When I was commuting 2 hours a day to 2 hours to get to college. Yeah, when I was commuting 2 hours both there and back to get to sixth form, I thought that was a long journey. But yours is a completely different league of just long. Yeah, exactly. Like a bus ticket would be just so much cheaper as well, and you'd actually be able to afford your travels. Yeah. Well, again, I try to avoid riding 377s. However, after a trip I'm going to be doing next week, I will have to most likely get a 377 back home. Well, partly a 377 and then another train, but, you know, because I'll be at... Well, I'm not going to spoil it yet. I'll talk about it later. I usually buy the weekly West bus, covers Bath and Bristol in one ticket, and it's £27 a week. See? Exactly. Well... Again, yeah, I'll just... Thank goodness I'm not using Gatwick. I really don't like Gatwick. Because, again, it's nowhere near where I live. I live underneath the Heathrow flight path. But I'm not using Gatwick, thank goodness. Come on. Good enough. Yeah, just move to... Yeah, exactly. You should just move to Bath and Bristol. Worse than Luton... I don't think... Well, I've only used Luton's bus station, so I can't really, I can't really add my 2 cents on that, I'm afraid. Oh, this isn't as going... Oh, this isn't as constricted as I wanted it to be. There's a huge space of sod all here. I don't really want that. No, Stansted is worse, by far. Okay, I think I can mend this. This is mendable. Bear with me. We just need to... Oh, this is stupid. I've not used London City. Again, I've walked past it, but that's about it. Oh, and I filmed some... Well, didn't film, but I did spot some planes with my friend there one day. So let me just... I'll just lay the platforms again. Also, I'm currently photoshopping a 319 going up. You really don't like hydrogen trains. They work fine in Germany. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to make the platforms closer. So I'm just going to squeeze up the gap. So that's what I was going to sort out. So at least have enough space for, yeah. Keyword Germany. What do you mean keyword Germany in this context? Oh, it's not enough space! Hang on. I can adjust this again. We'll have to be a little bit longer, but at least I won't have the ugly gap. London City is for private jets. No, not necessarily. Whilst private jets do use London City Airport, not all jets using City Airport are private. Every single attempt at hydrogen trains in the land of the free has gone up in flames. Are you really? I thought the Stadler. What are you talking about? Again, the lint hydrogen is going fine. What you talking about, Willis? It seems to be going fine. Again, technology has advanced a bit more since the Hindenburg disaster. Oh. Wait. I mean everywhere except California. Still confused because again the thingies are going fine. The lint corradias are going. The corradia lint hydrogen ones are going fine as if nothing's happening. Also, if hydrogen is such a failure, why is Siemens developing the one with the hydrogen variant of the Mirio? Make 3 throat tracks. Track 1 goes to Mendolina, track 2 goes to the 350, and track 3 goes to the 3 and 4. Oh, hang on a second. Let me just connect this up. Hello there, Tyler Van Houten. Welcome to the stream. Oh, excuse me. I can at least agree with that. Battery is not good. Well, then if I build another throat track, then I have to redo this switch. Because I already got a switch here. Then I have to move the switch over there, and I don't want to do that. I'm good. Me like switch in place currently. Besides, at least we've removed the gap and we squeezed the platforms a little bit more. Germany, as in they can build stuff decently, and Portugal can't make a bi-mode train correctly. Also, that hydrogen can be ignited by a single static spark. I don't want to try. Oh, my goodness gracious! Okay, we'll see you later, Vita. Welcome. Thanks for coming along. Hope to see you in future streams. But look, again, if it was so unsafe, Kurumi, why are they using it in service today? And I'm not just talking like one very short, one-station Stourbridge line-like route. They're using it on like a regional sort of, regional service from Frankfurt. So yeah, why would they intentionally use a train that is unsafe? Even with, like, why? in use. I'll get a photo of one right now. Bear with me. Arabia Island. I will get a photo of it right now for you to see. Because, again, yes, obviously there is a trial of them, but they are in use today. Why am I hearing fireworks at 7 PM and it's still light in the sky? Dumbasses. Right, let me find Actually, I'll find a video. That's a bit more. That's easier to work with. I'll find one on YouTube quickly. Bear with. Whilst I'm doing that, let me save the game again. I have no faith. I said search, you stupid website. Right. I think I found a few videos of it at least, but I just want to move it to like the most recent one. Just to prove that it's still in use. Oh, I love how, as I'm searching for this, I'm getting a whole bunch of AI-generated videos in the recommendations. What a stupidness. Where are you? Did you really just call it a hyper networker? It's not. Don't get your information on trains from people like what's his name? I forgot his name. Benno. Alright, I found one. I can just show you. There you go, see? Right, okay, I've got a video of one. I'll put it on the tab quickly. Just, there's your proof, or I'll show you your proof that they're in use. If I can just find the, I'll just pause the music quickly, bear with. There we go. Ta-da! So, as you can see, filmed a year ago, running on RB33. Sounds pretty neat. See? Perfectly fine. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled music. Benno edited Wikipedia to have it with have it on to call the 323 a hyper networker. I remember showing that off in the where a review to the 323. Benno sounds like a little own brand Kindle. I remember having a Kindle when I was in Germany. I think. Hang on, did I? Or was it Netherlands? One of the two. But okay, we at least have the skeleton of the station itself done. Okay, there we go. Hello there, South Wales Explorer. We are adding. We are making a fake Manchester Airport station. Wait, he has a Discord server? Oh, goodness gracious. That just sounds like a really unfun place to be. Gordon Bennett. I wouldn't want to go there if I was forced to. Why would he do that? I don't know. I don't know what goes through his mind. Maybe he just loved the name of it and just said, I know, I'm going to call it that, and everyone just tells him to sod off. Exposed? Oh, this is news to me. I haven't heard of any expose on Benno. What did he do? I mean, I already knew about the Urbex stuff, which, you know, doesn't really bother me too much. Because, but it's the elevate. It's not elevate. I'm not American. It's the lift thing that I don't like, because that's just very dangerous. Hello, Laserjet, Jordan Scott Crawford. Jordan Scott Crawford. Alright, so now that we at least have the skeleton done. Oh yeah, I need to add the track going to the for the mail terminal. Which will go like behind enemy lines. Benno falling out with his friends saying it's an urban explorer called The Secret Vault made a full expose on me in 2021 with B-Face Computing providing his viewpoint. Ooh, oh dear. Tapping into an inner BBC panorama. What was it? Was it like his Urbex was staged or something? I haven't really got the time to just go and watch it all, so I'm just, you know, I'm just sort of just chuckling to myself about it. Is this going to be Warrington or Wigan Northwestern? Neither. It's a fake Manchester airport. Important. That's a good one. Yeah, that's very good. Okay. So, I'm slightly hesitant to place a 390 down because it's gonna lag the game like mad, but it will fit. So, the expose was about him taking kids to elevate lifts, drinking lifts, throwing stuff down shafts, reprogramming them, climbing cranes, and being a bit of a psycho. Which I just don't understand. Like, at least with Urbex stuff, you're showing things that are, like, abandoned and interesting. Like, there's some interest with the Urbex. So I don't, you know, I'm not gonna, like, completely stamp on their fun for that. As long as they're at least being cautious and not putting anybody else's lives at danger, then alright, fine, cool. It wasn't so much that I need to make sure it fits. It was more of the platform heights. So I like to place a train down for platform heights. Oh, doorbell, but don't worry. I'll get it sorted later. The double 350 shouldn't lag. Hopefully. I hope. Fingers crossed. So we can place that in. No, I'll place a whole I'll place the pair of 350s in, because why not? We'll use the Transparent Express. Well, actually, no. You know what? I've never actually used. Well, not never, but I don't think I've used the first Transparent Express one in a long time. So why not? Alright, let's just hope it works, because I think I need MRI. Just to be safe. I think, I mentioned trying to catch that dart, but I didn't because it didn't show up on the 509, but I managed to get the Euro 2 Trident instead. Fair enough. Oh, it's all about the Pendolino. Oh, well, that's just gonna look odd. No, I'll place a 350 instead. Well, a pair of 350s, just because I like the idea. I still like the... I still think the TransPennine Express Spec 350s were demolto. Perfection. Well, okay, that's a stretch. They were very good, like, in their spec. They had an extra toilet, 2+1 in first class, and obviously the seats were exceptionally good. Just the one problem is that, you know, they should have been like as a 444 in terms of the shape and the coach length and stuff. So where's PDE? Because that's the one where the pulse right, there you go. Do you have the 185? Indeed I do. I don't care for it though. Fun fact, when Benno reprogrammed the lift, they have to call an engineer to replace the board as the engineer assumes it is a serious malfunction, so loads of money is spent because of him. Well, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's stupid. And it's obviously money that he doesn't spend. Yeah, that is true, but, you know, it works. It has free toilets. Not many people know that. And I do agree, the first TransPennine Express livery really suited the 350s. Is there a difference between the Dash 4? Yes! Like, again, the Dash 4 has an extra toilet. So it has 3 toilets instead of 2. Which really helped for the longer distance services it ran on. Right, so... 450 EP. Alright, save the game. Let me just place this just to confirm that. In case the game crashes, I don't have to select all my add-ons. So what's this one? Oh, that's grey, okay. Yes. Alright. So. Great! There you are. My beautiful baby biscuit. Also, does anyone know if Chilton Mark 3 sets are still running? Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, they're still running. They have a few return services a day, so yeah, you can still catch them. You shouldn't have any issues. Oh, I forgot about the guards offers. Yeah, because those were the first ones built, and they were basically shared between 2 operators. Alright then, so if I just Stagecoach Lakes had a President Body Euro 2 Trident they used on the 508, but I managed to catch the LX400 they at least used on the 70 on that route instead. I didn't even know Stagecoach still had Presidents. Did you know that Northern are getting the Class 350? Oh dear, we're going to go in this. Jonator, you're local-ish to the area. Is this confirmed or not? Or is it just like, maybe? Because I haven't been paying attention. Say thank you very much. Alright, so it fits perfectly fine. Excellent. Hulk happy. There is a little bit of lag, but I'll handle it. So let's place our signals. Yeah, exactly what. Yes. No, I wouldn't say the Dash 3 is the most boring. The Dash 3 is fine. Again, it's basically the same as the Dash 4, except it doesn't have the additional toilet. Just because they've been testing them doesn't mean they're going to do it. Remember, the 769 with GWR was testing. Was under testing until they realised this isn't going to work. The 350-2s on Northern, I think, could work on certain routes. However, I would like them to improve the interior. Because they definitely need a refurbishment. So, 2+2 seating, or possibly 1+1 seating round the doors, like the 458 did. That would be a good idea. Right, signal 2. Maybe we can do like the center signal like that. I think that'll fit. I think. Also, this is this doesn't have the AP textures. Whoops. It's a rumor, but very possible. Something about the 333 being corroded. I wonder why they keep corroding so bad. Did they not have enough anti-corrosion? You'll have to ask Kath. Well, I wasn't too sure. But that's a bummer, because if they are going to get rid of the 333s that quickly, then I need to hurry to Leeds then. Yeah, I'm aware of that, and I don't like it on them either. I still think they deserve a better, a viable refurbishment. So if we place the signal there, that can work, and we still have the platform long enough here for the 390. If we just test it quickly. Yeah, look at that. Almost exactly 400 meters long. Perfect. Well, the 332s are already gone. So, it is just the 333s now. Very sad, I know. I mean, I completely agree. Hello there, Bogdan. Hope you had a nice time at Insert Festival you went to. I wonder how the civities will look in 20 years' time. That is a legitimately good question. Because apparently it's supposed to last 35 years. Are you just making your own fan fiction now, Laserjack? John, I feel like you're not the actual Laserjack, because I feel like you wouldn't speak like that. I don't see them getting anything other than a lick of paint inside or out. And inclined to agree, but I still wish that was the case. That wasn't the case. Yeah. Right, so... Oh, I wish I could use these small ones without the gantry. That would be really nice. Oh, wait, hello. Did my wish come true? Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, wait, hang on. Did my wish come true? It's the ID is in the wrong place. Well, the IDT's already falling apart and haven't been in service for 10 years. Yeah. I don't think replacing the chassis is that easy, especially for a train that is, let's be honest, 25 years old. Nearest makes a difference. Alright, well, let me see if I, what other signal assets can I use? Well, you get what you pay for. Do you not? Oh, really? I just realized I could use these. Which actually, I'll use those signals over here. So, oh, darn it. To do more route, which would be electrified, let's say... Oh my goodness, punctuation, por favor. This is the downside of getting kids on the comments of the stream. Right, where is that signal I was just about to use? So I'm just going to map out the signals quickly, and then And with that, I can, what was I going to say? Get the platform heights correct. Because I think the platforms are a bit too high at the moment. Well, these are too low and these ones are too high. So we need to get the balance right. I haven't been on an 802 in, well, or any IETs. For a while now. I think I've avoided riding the IET for 2 to 3 years so far. That's how much I despise them. GWR should probably get rid of the IETs, phasing out retraction the one. Yeah, no. That is just not gonna work. Is this what travelling from Manchester to Bristol does to someone? Dude, what if we, like, fixed the 180? Dude. Has there been anything saying that this could happen, or ScotRail have interest in EMUs? I don't know, I don't focus on Scotland. I have no idea what their plans are, or currently are, or what they are planning to do for later. And quite frankly, without being rude, I don't care. Because I've not been to Scotland. Oh, come on, Signal. There you are. Place this here. Can you just bear with me for 1 minute, viewers? I've just heard something. Bear with me for 1 moment. Give me a second. Milo! Where'd he go? Milo! 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 Come on! He's under your bed! Milo! 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 Come on, there you are. Sorry about that, viewers. The cat just went into my mum's room and he's a bit timid all of a sudden. Look at you. Oh, what do I say? You can't even see because there's no webcam. Alright, come on, Milo. Let me just put him back downstairs. BRB. Come on, you. Okay, feline interruption over. Right, where was I? Right, where was I? Reading the, oh yeah, I was placing this signal quickly. Going back to buses I rode today, Trident was looking great internally and the beach ball interior was still looking modern. Rode perfectly with no rattles. Yeah, I really do like Stagecoach's original livery, like the beach ball one. Good livery out of 10. Driver did like the, aww, bummer. It's always the one. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think the MU signs on the West Coast Mail Line are enforced though yet. It is still funny just remembering how that speed limit signs are pretty expensive. So, you know, it is it is an expensive endeavor they're having to do. So it is kind of funny. Right, so now we get a block. We place the block here, and then we can use this block to work out the platform height. Oh, that platform height's actually good. We take a look at that. Oh. There's no smooth, slow camera on this game without the Xbox controller, which I'm obviously not using. But you know, there's a gap, but this is pretty. This platform height is actually perfect. All right, we're using this then. Okay, we just have to make this. There we go. Perfect. I think those signals need pushing a bit further towards the end of the platforms. I was worried because about the fouling point. And besides, with the signals here, it's still 300 meters long, so a Pendolino will not only easily fit, but a Pendolino and a Thunderbird, like 57, will fit. If my maths is correct. So yeah, I think it's good. And plus, I'm just worried about the fouling point here because we just use our Kuju of assets. Place this here. So yeah, I mean, there's no reason to put. I wouldn't move the signal any further than like we could move it like a little bit, but not by much. Like that would suffice. That's about as far as I'm willing to go. But I see what you mean, though. At a Void from 0 to 200, navigate around tight country roads with spectacular mountain views featuring an insane hill climb on the way back. And you sound like you're having a lot of fun with this trip. I've never been to the Lake District. Too far, too much money. You heard that Air Canada is using 737's Maxes to Heathrow. Well, guess what? United is using 737 Maxes from JFK to Madeira. I forgot where Madeira is. Is it Spain? I still don't. I mean, it's still horrible, but is that in Spain? Yeah, that'll fit. Excellent. Then again, if a 390 broke down today, what would they use to? They wouldn't use the 57 because the 57 Thunderbirds are all. What would they use today as the equivalent of a Thunderbird for it? That's an interesting question. Well, they just get out and push at that point. Wait a minute. Something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right. Oh, it's a Spanish island. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Something doesn't feel. Give me a second. Oh, okay. It was just a perspective. Forgive me. Never mind. Disregard. The Azores. Okay. So they would still use a 57 today if it broke down. Fair enough. No, I've just never really seen it happen at the moment. Because obviously, if on the East Coast main line, they would use a 67. I think, maybe. Well, with the 91s they did. I'm inclined to agree with you, South Wales. I really don't like the idea of a narrow body doing long haul. The exception was the 757. Because at least it was a long narrow body, whereas the Maxes aren't really that long. And the A321 XLR, I mean, I like the A321, it's just, why? We can save fuel. Okay, well, think how much fuel you'd be able to save with a 767. Or, well, maybe an A330neo. Because you'd be able to handle more passengers. Which means more seats. And more money. Because you're flying more people. But there's probably going to be someone saying, oh, actually, in this specific circumstances, it's, oh yeah, fine, whatever. Screw it. Do what you want. Use a Piper Cub if you want to fly with transatlantic flight. Stuff it. I don't care. Do what you want. You win. I'm just not going to fly with you. Right, so make this narrow. Also, let's save the game quickly. I'm going to head out now. My Five Guys is on the way and I'm hungry. I've never had Five Guys because it's so expensive. I was actually speaking to my friend about that, funnily enough, the other day. The A321 XLR is there's only like 3 meters in it between that and the 757-200. So I did find that kind of interesting, but the thing is that there is the 757-300. So yeah, I will at least agree on that. I was flying a 737 Max with Ryanair from Stansted to Cologne, and I was terrified. Deep down, I was terrified because, obviously being Ryanair. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have been, but it was just the seats were horrible. Obviously, landing was Ryanair, so I wasn't shocked about the landing. Yeah, it's just not a pleasant plane to fly on. So far, my favourite plane I've ever been on was the Boeing 767 with British Airways. Because as I've told this multiple times, I was flying to Amsterdam and they used the 767 on it one day. And, and I just said to myself, oh, hell yeah, I got the entire row. And what I mean is, all the entire row, all seats on that row to myself. I've never had that on a plane ever, and it was just the most satisfying thing ever. Mwah. Was it overpowered? Yes. Was it but did I care? No, sir. Yeah, not many 300s were made. Can't believe that. But I was also just speaking to with my friends the other day, a while back, regarding the 737 MAX. They should have never built the 737 MAX. They should have just built the 757 MAX. Because it's not like people, it's not like airlines didn't like the 7... I mean, because the thing is, to me, is that the 737 and 757 were designed to do different jobs. If you ask me. So, for me, the 737 is the short haul lad. You use it for short flights, a few hours at most. 3 hours maybe, or 3 to 4 hours tops maybe. But if you're going transatlantic, you get a 757. If you're doing transatlantic on a low capacity flight, so like going to maybe Iceland to Halifax as an example, you use a 757. That's the mentality that I was thinking of. Or maybe you needed like a long non-transatlantic flight that is like a little bit longer than what you normally use for the 737. So let's say London to Beirut, for example. Now that's a long-ish flight. That's longer than like your... Give me a second, I forgot how long it is. I think it's like 4 hours. I'm gonna double check just so to make sure I'm not lying. London to Beirut flight time. Oh, I was close. 4 hours 40 minutes. So yeah, something like that. Chuck a 757 on, for example. If Boeing had a crystal ball, they would have built the 757. Yeah, but they didn't. What do you think of the KLM 737? They were very cramped, from what I remember. I fairly recently stumbled across my parents' boarding tickets for a flight from Gatwick to Orlando on a Monarch 767 in 90. Ooh, good find. Right, mate? Yeah, I didn't know Monarch had 767s. And then again, I don't really know what Monarch's what's it called? Fleet was. I know I sod all about Monarch. I went to Five Guys before and they gave me too much fry. Yeah, I've never been there because the prices are just through the bloody roof. So I was just completely dissuaded from ever trying it because I'm not spending that much money on burgers and chips. I love burgers and chips, but I'm not spending that much money on it. They also operated A300s on that route, but my parents were confident it was a 767. They had one. You know, it's actually kind of funny that you mentioned the A330. So, I was assisting with a passenger, well, a family, but one of the kids was an aviation nut. And when we were just seeing an A330 Neo going by, we had like a massive discussion. Well, he was a 15-year-old, so he was argument in this case about how much he hated the A330 Neo, which I was so confused. Like, why? It's better in every single way. Like, Airbus saw, hey, people buy A330, but we don't like building A330. I know. Make better 330. Money start printing. Like, Virgin wouldn't have ordered the A330 Neo if they said, yeah, let's buy something we don't want. Yeah, Boeing should have... the 797. You know, that reminded me of something somebody mentioned, was talking about it on a Reddit, on like a flight-related Reddit or something. Can't remember which one. But somebody said, what are Boeing going to call the planes after the 797? What's the next number? What are they going to do? Also, I didn't hear about the fiasco of the 787's construction. What happened? Well, you can give me a condensed version if you feel like, but I didn't know. I thought it was a smooth construction. Over £20 for burgers, fries, bottomless drink, and shake on the side just feels illegal. Yeah, it is a lot of money, which is why I didn't invest in it. It's the kind of person I am. If too expensive, me no buy. Well. It's a long story. Alright, well, I'll just assume it for the purpose of entertainment. Alright, there we go. Ta-da! That's our platforms. So now we've got the platform mapped out there. Now we just need to sort out the signal here. Oh yeah, and save the game. That's a good idea. Oh, okay, thank you. And we need a 5 signal thingy, a track pointer one. What I'm trying to say. Oh, okay. Well, I might as well just say that. Like I said, I'm going to be flying to Paris next week to do some filming of trains. My goal is to film one of every single passenger train you'd see in Paris, including the tram and metro. One of everything, at least. That's my goal. And in order to get there early, my idea is I'm gonna. Oh, I've already booked the flight. What am I saying? Idea. I'm gonna be flying with. What up? Well, already confirmed it on Discord. It's I'm gonna be flying with Air France on their Airbus A220 for the first time. I've ever always liked how cute they are. You know, after they said, "Ah, the Bombardier C series is mine," and then run away with it. Let's took out that pen mark, crossed them off C series. There we go. There we go. Airbus A220. New plane. Right, where's the signal I'm looking for? Short version is that I'm ambitious but rubbish. Alright, I can work with that. Still, I am excited to ride on the Airbus A220 because it'll be the shortest plane. It'll be the smallest plane I would have flown on. Because I don't think I've flown on anything smaller than that. LED, 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 LED. Wrong. Come on, signal, where are you? Maybe it's under H. Maybe we could use one under H. Taking a lot longer to load these songs than I normally expect. No, and in fairness, Bogdan, that would be a very odd flight to put that on. You know, London to Paris. Very odd indeed. Oh, signal. The fader box is the wrong side. Come on, there's got to be a signal I can use. I need to find one with 5 track points. So I would be using this one, but it uses the they've stuck it with the dovetail stupid. This. Why is the signal hanging underneath? Stupid. Oh, I love searching for one type of signal. It's my favorite thing to do. Oh. Because I got this one here, but the theatre box is... I don't like how it's on the left-hand side. Oh, well, beggars can't be choosers. We'll do this. If I find a better one after searching, I'll swap it. You should put a repeater on the... Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'll stick in a cheeky repeater in a bit. Slew this a little bit. Speaking of which, it's crazy to think those old BA 777s are still out at about close to 3 decades old. Indeed! They are, Oh, are they? Oh, well, if that's the case, well, that's still impressive. But, you know, if work, why get rid? It's the same reason why Lufthansa are still using the Boeing... not Boeing. The Airbus A340. Because a paid-off plane is cheaper than one that you have to buy. Right. We could put like one there. Maybe an angled one. No, we're not angled. I mean, no, not that. There we go. TUI do use 787s on short haul. Really? Do TUI even do short haul flights? I didn't even know. I thought they were exclusively like holiday flights. Like, you know, to the Caribbean and stuff like that. What short haul flights do they use them on? Well, I'm gonna be a rebel and use a different kind of signal thing. Is it gonna be a big station? No, it's a well, it's a 4-platform airport-like station. Right, so the last time I went on one was from Orlando to Gatwick in 2019, and the economy seats were very well worn, and the in-flight entertainment was quite outdated. What, did it, like, give you, like, teletext on the wheel or something? London Gatwick to Palma de... Yeah, well, yeah, they are... The 787-8 is tiny. Have you... when I was working at... Well, obviously working at Heathrow, as you command, Jonanator. There we go. As I was saying, yeah, the 787s, Japan Airlines have the 787-8s, and they're tiny. They look so small. And the capacity in them is like 160, 170 passengers. It's sod all. So, I can believe them on that flight. I mean, that's not too shocking. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I was going to use the VMS repeater if I can find it. No. The 787 also did short haul. Yeah, we'll just talk about that right now. Yeah. Gatwick to Mallorca is, yeah, it's short haul, but, you know, on that kind of flight, it's not like OMG shocking as much as, you know, let's say compared to London to Amsterdam. Because Mallorca is further away. So for that, I just go, yeah, fair enough. I like the idea of using a 787-8 on that route. Now, where is the VMS repeater that Just Trains have? Because we got the VMS signals, but they've got the Just Train signal posts. Right, where are you? Oh, something I do like to do to help with what's it called? Height is I get the man asset, so the male standing asset. Here we go. And I place him on the platform just to make sure things are good in terms of gauge. So there you go. There you go, Jonanator. Hope that works for you. Now, where was the signal? TUI have several 737s for short hauls. There are a few of them from... Oh, they fly to Cardiff? Oh, what a shocker. 787 from Frankfurt to Munich. Okay, now that's one that kind of surprises me. Because that one isn't... That's another of those sort of... Not quite... Ooh, that feels weird. Yeah. Oh. Where's the VMS one? I know you have. I know it was here. Maybe it stores the. Maybe it stores here. Loving the Kuju vibe. I know someone who loves hanging from stuff, so make things as tall as possible. Well, I think that's more than... Ugh. There you go, he won't be able to jump for that. You can't jump for that, okay? There we are. Oh, it's only a 2-aspect sequel. Oh, I could have sworn there was a 3-aspect one I could use. Well, let me just place this here before I forget, because I'm going to lose where it is otherwise. There we go. Finn boy. He tried to hang from the steps, we had in the studio that I took the photo from. What the hell? Alright, we've got a bit of a daredevil, I guess. Alright, come on, game, load up. I think the game's gonna have it won't be able to load all signals properly straight away with the Armstrong Powers signal enhancement pack. So we have to restart. Oh, it did work. Well, I'll just restart just to be safe, because better be safe than sorry. Don't crash, game. Please don't crash. Yay, it didn't crash. Hulk happy. Here we are. Looking pretty good so far. I like. No, this is a lot better, I'd say. This is a lot more like a constricted airport station. I find with Just Train's 4-aspect signals, you see the yellow coming towards you only for the level of detail to... I haven't experienced that myself, because I haven't used the Just Train's standard signals for a while after the Armstrong Powers enhancement pack for the signals came along and pretty much made them redundant. It's still there, I just haven't opened it up for a few days because I'm playing Train Simulator on and off, remember. Alright, so... Yeah. Yeah. Did alright. Now let's do a bit more. I noticed that quite a lot when driving the Southwestern Expressways to Reading route. I haven't driven that route for years. I don't think I have a reason to. I think my reason for not wanting to use many routes in that region is that there's no decent 165. That's like, it's hard to ignore. How long can people go on for? Like, it's... Never mind. Sure, we got the HSTs are great and the IET is good enough in game when you have Sam's mod installed. But yeah, why? Let's get rid of this now. Where's the arrow? Okay, so what was I gonna sort out now? What was I thinking of? Right, well, I won't bother with a train just now. I just wanted to delete it so I can do other things with it. Number the platforms properly. I hate having the signals. I'm going to refresh it quickly. Right, now number the platforms. Dovetail swan enemies on Earth possessing the ability to not recreate the exact likeness. Well, you are more than willing to tell AP that, but I'm fairly certain you won't be the first or the last to tell them that, hey, you should fix up the 165. They are sitting on, like, a goose, or not even a goose, just, if they did it, they would be making easy money. But the problem here is that Mr. Richard is a strange fellow. I haven't actually driven that version yet, or even heard what it sounds like. Is it, like, bearable? Well, yeah, how bearable is it? That's the question to ask. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's because they've adjusted the, that's because they got the sort of, positioning of it wrong, so... Yeah, the fake IET does the same thing as well, so I know what you're talking about. I should actually try and find a video of this improved 165 from the route you're mentioning, because when that route was announced, I just never sat down and listened to it. The sounds of the default. Desire evaporated. Oh, that's the equivalent of finding, for me, that's the equivalent of, like, finding a beautiful woman, and, you know, everything about her, she likes trains, and when you speak to her, she goes, oh, you know what I really love? I really, really love Homestuck, and I just go, oh, no, no! What have I done? Oh, I have no idea on that matter, Elijah. That's something you'll have to research in your own time, because I've got no bloody idea on the technical specifications of the motors and drivetrain of those units. Can you please extend platform 2 so it's in line with platform 3? It's irritating. Thanks. No. There we go. I like it as it is. He's good. We can put some buildings here. Maybe. So, here's what I'm going to number them. I'm going to number this as platform 1. So, Cardingham Airport P1. Actually, no, wait. Which one would make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're right. Actually, no. That would make a bit more sense if I did it the other way. So, 4. 1. Well, I do wish you luck with improving the sounds. Although I feel like as soon as you release it, then Mr. Armstrong will mysteriously release, or at least announce a 165 in Haunted Pack, which will result all your efforts will be just immediately evaporated and worthless. It's so janky. Then the mail platform could be 5. Oh, that was going to be a little bit further onwards because of, like, closer to where... Because I thought I was going to have the mail platform in a different position, like, further away from where this area is because of, like, insert safety reasons here. It's so janky. Nah, it's flawless, my friend. I don't know what you're on about. Oh man, I'm the best negotiator with... I'm the best negotiator of, what's it called? People with OCD. Fix this! No. Oh, okay. One day the 334 and 458 will be in Train Sim Classic. Yes, and one day I'll win the lottery. Of course, I know what I'm going to do if I win the lottery. I'm going to spend a lot of I'm going to spend money on an animation. I want to hire the most MLG individuals that help make an animation with my characters. This is bad and you should feel bad. My conscience is as clear as the day I woke up, Jonah. Nice try. You can't catch me. So, of course it would be. Of course it would be a dirty animation. No, of course I won't. Yeah, of course I won't bog down. Well, it depends on how much money I win from this hypothetical lottery winnings. Like, if I won 100,000, then I'm definitely getting the animation. If I won 100 million, then I might fly maybe one business class flight. Then I'll just chuck the rest in compound interest and watch Halifax scream at me, going, "No, what have you done, mate?" I don't think he's addicted to Junipers now. His love is now the 455. And obviously, I know beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but, you know, it's just 455 is... It's something. It's something to like, I guess. Are you going to... Oh, of course! I'm definitely going to give them roofs, okay? Even with this, like, budgeted, northern-esque station, we will give people shelter, okay? We are not that mean. Okay, where was I? Come on, game, save. Oh man. You remember how Nimby Rails just takes like 5 seconds to save at worst? Come on, thank you. A loading bar would be nice to say. Oh, I've expected way too much. Okay. What was I gonna do? How will I sort this out? So let's have like a concrete like wall. Concrete wall. Let's see. Let's see if we've got some good concrete wall assets. Oh, hello. Is this good? No. I mean, it is concrete. Oh, hello. Well, it doesn't feel as tall. We could do something like that. It's just. I need a taller wall. It's sad how Dovetail didn't optimize the game during its heyday, but kept pumping out DLCs every week. Yep, and obviously the Steam of this game has slightly run out, and it's almost entirely now community-based stuff. Well, actually, I probably wouldn't say that, but I haven't really been focusing on the game's community that much. One issue I do have is that I don't know really a good canopy asset to use. Wait a minute, I know what canopy asset to use. We have to tap into our inner Austria. So there's a freeware asset pack done by Railworks Austria I remember installing. But I forgot where it is. Is it under RWA? RW Roots? No, not that. Oh, crap. Let's test it. Is it under Austria? Let's test it here quickly. So, is it under here? HIJKLMNOPQ. Okay, I see some things here, but I don't know. Langewutstand. What's this? Oh, wall. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Of what I was. About 3 meters. Oh, ow, that's... Okay, probably not that one. But I remember... Is it under O? Catenary... Dract. Okay, not that. Where is it? I could have sworn. Oh, wait. I think I found it. Yes! Now that's a modern looking canopy for an airport station, wouldn't you agree? Look at that. You could believe that as a canopy for a station like here. Or if I just adjust this quickly, bear with me, hang on. Put the 7 meter one here. Well, I'll just adjust it very quickly, but look at this! Come on, pick up. And slew it a bit more. Yes! Look at that! That's a canopy. Wouldn't you agree? Please say yes. I need the validation. Right, I'll actually make it a little bit longer. I'll make it 150, 160 meters, 150. I'm going to do this. It's good. Yay! Yay! Welcome back again, South Wales Explorer. Delete. There we go. We're just laying some canopies out for our station. So I'm gonna be lazy. Bit of an overlap or a bit of overhang there. I'll just adjust this a little bit, just move it slightly to the side. There we go. There's already a sound mod for the enhanced turbo, but it's half 158 and half 465. That's why I'm making my own dedicated turbo. Oh really? I must have forgotten about that. Also applying the 465 sounds where they reflect in reality. Fair enough. Well, yeah. Alright, there's our canopies at least. Okay. And then the rest here can be just like, you know, force people just to wait around this area anyway. Because these two will be the main platforms anyway. Well, this one as well. And some trains will use platform 1, 4. Right, are we good? Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh dear. I'll have this look a bit, I'll have this platform a bit wider. And I'll actually cut off the platform here, the canopy. Dang it! Why does it do that? You hate the game cutting off the... Fine, okay, I won't be cut off the canopy there then. Screw you, game. When I went to London, someone got on at Leighton Buzzard and kept playing rap music out loud and kept rocking back and forth and clapping, so I moved another seat. Terrible. Horrible. The exterior sounds haven't changed much. The engine sounds the same before, but the scripting has been greatly improved, so the exhaust and main engine sounds are correctly rev matched. Ooh, very nice. But I don't know if I can... Like, am I really going to spend this much effort putting you know, reinstalling more things that I might only use once or twice. I don't know. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry, I'm yawning so much. Also taking advantage of the basic hydraulic fluid scripting in order to make it rev up when pulling away. Oh dear, it's so hard. Oh, this is the. I can't believe I get so tired after 2 and a bit hours of streaming. Oh. And there are people who can stream for like 4, 5, 6 hours. Goodness me, how do you do that? How does Worcester stay up for like 20 hours doing those Pokemon Stadium and Gold Medal Battle Frontier runs? I have no idea. Oh man, I think I do need the rest. Like, I'm just gonna check. I'll just maybe sort out this last signal here. Yay! You approve of the canopies. Thank you very much. I didn't want to. The only other option would be using the Hagen canopies, which are a bit. Bleh. Anyway, what should it be called? M for mail? P for parcel. There we go. I don't think I've ever used the P, the letter P. I'm trying to think of what letters have I never used for the theatre boxes. So obviously I've used A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I remember using G once. I don't remember using H or I or J or K. Might have used L once. Definitely used M and N. Don't remember O. Definitely not P for now. Or Q. Never used Q. Used definitely R and S, T, U. Don't know about V. I think I used W once. Used X a few times. Y maybe, and never Z. So yeah, this is will be a first for me. Are you going to build the rest of the station next train to stream? Maybe, maybe not. Use M instead of P. I like P for parcel instead of M for only because I have not. Oh, fine. Alright, well, I guess that'll be a good way to end it then tonight, because I'm getting way too tired and I need something to eat and rest up. So that'll be it for tonight, everybody. And we, had a bit of a fun one. We might do I might do more progress just behind everyone's backs, because I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream train, so it could be next week, or could be the week after. It really just depends on how I feel. So for now, yeah, that'll be it for tonight. No, not pizza tonight. No, in the pizza mood tonight. Just something else instead. Maybe something small. We'll see how I feel. So, there we go, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for coming along to tonight's stream. It was really fun. And thanks for your input, everybody, as well. And, yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Speak to you, everybody, later. And if you don't, or speak to you next stream, either than that. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for coming along. Alright, so I'll do my best to have a lovely evening. Thank you very much, South Wales. Thankfully, yeah, Bogdan, you don't have to keep repeating the sort of, whatever, never mind. I'm not bother. I just want to go now. Bye-bye. Alright. Where's the in-stream one?